Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we are going to take a look at the warning starting that show at Graspop that we've been trying to get to for a while. We're finally starting this one up, and we're going to look at 6 Feet Deep today. This is a strong opener, and we're just taking a look at what's different, from concert to concert. So I'm looking forward to looking at this. My understanding is that it was a really hot day on this day, and that Pau did not get around to the scream part of Evolve because it was just too much to deal with at that point. Otherwise, they were bringing the show. That's my understanding. So I haven't actually watched any of this yet, so I'm looking forward to it. Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we look at this?
Well, just always looking forward to a new show.
Yeah, me too. This was June 21st. All right, so we've looked at Hellfest, which was the day before, and Pink Pop, which was the day after. And this is in Belgium, for those who don't know. All right, let's check this out, and we will discuss afterwards.
All righty.
Okay, I'll just stop it right there. What do you think, Adrian?
Pretty intense as usual. And also, check out the crowd. This is becoming commonplace for the warning to have a huge crowd.
Yeah, it's a little bit earlier in the day, as we can see. The sun is out. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we'll talk about the sun later. But, yeah, it's got a real nice mix. You may not be able to hear it so well over here, Adrian, but there's a nice stereo mix, especially Pau's drums got a nice stereo panning that we don't typically hear. Anyway, there's a lot of compression, though, on the mix, and I think there's probably too much. And there's also a distortion in the whole stream, like a distortion that's not supposed to be there. It's a little bit overdriven or something. Performance is great. They sound powerful as always. And it was, I mean, it's actually a pretty good mix. Aside from the fact that it's a bit overdriven and they could use a little less compression maybe, it's a good mix. As for them being in the sun, well, now I understand why Pow didn't scream on Evolve, reportedly. So since we've spoken about that a little bit more, I know we're a little channel, but I'm kind of hoping it gets people's minds thinking a little bit, like, find a way to position the stage so you don't have that happen. It hurts the show.
I might be imagining things, but I noticed it sounded like Downey's voice was really smooth in a lot of places where I'm used to hearing the singing be more gritty.
I'm not sure.
I wonder if that was the heat or...
I don't know. Is there a particular section you want me to look at again?
Maybe the first couple of verses.
Oh, okay. You know what? She sounds like she's already kind of warm, kind of hot.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. She sounds kind of worn out.
Yeah.
Right at the top of the show. Well, I didn't notice it the first time through. So, you know, and we've listened to the warning a lot. That's probably a testament. That was so good ear there, Adrian. Yeah, I would suspect. I mean, I don't know, but it does look like a very hot day. It was a very hot day. I think it was another one that was over 100 degrees. You know, and there they are in the sun again on a stage.
Yeah, no covering.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just the same thing. You know, you angle the stage, 30 degrees that way, and it wouldn't have been a problem, probably. I mean, it all depends on where you are on the earth. You got to kind of figure out where it is, but that's not so hard. You can angle the stage so that your performers are safe. Yeah, let's listen to a little more of this, actually. She may be worn out simply due to the fact that they are nearing the end of a rather brutal European festival tour, where they were playing a lot of dates where it was really hot outside, and they had been doing it since the 5th. This was the 21st, so that's over 2 weeks later, and that's a lot of gigs in between. So it could be that she's just, her voice is getting a little bit worn at this point, too. I mean, good observation, though. I don't recall anything like that in Pink Pop. I mean, it was only 24 hours later,
Didn't they get colds like during this tour, too?
I don't know if they got colds, but I do know that they were freezing cold in Sweden and Germany. And we're going to see the Rock Am Ring show eventually. That one is going to be an interesting one to watch because they had howling winds that they had to contend with on stage. Yeah. I mean, they all looked like Vikings, in the wind. And Sweden, too, was supposed to be pretty cold. And then it was roasting hot for the last several gigs. So, yeah, I mean, they are troopers. They've been doing this U.S. tour ever since, so a bunch more dates. But as far as being sick in Europe, I don't know. That was a great start to the show. Looking forward to watching more of it in the very near future. All right, folks, what did you think of this clip? Do you have any particular details you want to share of this show? Were you there? Anything that you can give us in the comments, we would appreciate. If you have suggestions, you can leave those as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, take care, folks.
See you all later.